Greetings, everyone. I'm Ambasing, and today I'm with my co-speaker Mayes for the episode 20 for the Power Pages Quick Tip series. In this episode, we will explore that how to customize content by using the content snippet in the Power Pages. Content snippets are the small chunks of the editable content that can be placed by a developer in the header, footer, web pages, or the web templates, allowing for the customizable content to populate any portion of your web pages layout easily. A developer can place the snippet using the liquid code. Like an example in this on the screen, you can see include a snippet name and the name of the snippet there with the curly and the flower brackets. A snippet can be created and edited through the portal management app. The main power of the snippet is the fact that you can abstract a bit of content other than the main copy of the page for sure and edit it separately, allowing access essential any static content on your website to be fully content managed and editable. Content snippets in Power Pages are quite versatile and can be used in the various scenario to enhance the efficiency and consistency of your web pages. So here are some common use cases. Use content snippet to maintain uniform headers in the footer across all the pages. This ensures that any update to these sections are reflected site-wide without needing to edit each and every page individually. Second use case that you can easily manage the site announcement or the alert. Manage translations by creating the snippet for different languages. These allow us to update content in one place and have it reflected across all the language versions of your website. Apart from that, for frequently used text blocks such as disclaimers, contact information, or the promotional message, a snippet can save the time and ensure the consistency there. Use a snippet with a liquid code to display the dynamic content, such as a user-specific messages or data from your own database. Also, you can create the snippet for parts of your web pages or the web templates that might need frequent updates like a slide bar or a call to action section. Now I would like to request Mayas to demo how easy it is to create and implement the content snippet in the Power Pages. So over to you, Mayas.
Thanks, Ambesh. Yeah, I have a sample what Microsoft uses these for today. And so on the left navigation here, you don't see the login page. So you can't really customize the login page. And what you can do, however, is with content snippets. So content snippets are, if you go here with ellipsis, Power Pages Management app, and then I have it already open here, and then in the left navigation, content snippets. And there you basically these are key value pairs. And I have set these up. Let's take this one here, for example, that the key is account/nav/sign in. And I have set the same value because that will really show us where this all happens in the site when we look at it. And we can also set a language. This is right, the multi-language support you just mentioned. And of course, the website association is important if you have multiple sites on the same environment. There's also the option to go with HTML. This is when you want to style, but you will see in a second when I show you this, that this does not always make sense. So let's take a look at my /account/login page, which I can't customize. But you see here all these content snippets that Microsoft has used here for the button text, for all the labels, for the headings. Here you see, by the way, the page copy, because you don't have a web page, you don't have a copy, right? Usually with a web page, you translate the copy part. But in this case, yeah, we don't have a web page, so the copy part is in here, a content snippet. Yeah, and we will give you a list in the description of all those I found in my old projects and some I found online. And with this list is not complete for these customizings. But for example, I was missing the register email label and register username label. But with knowing that it's called password label here, and on the sign in page is what's called username label as well, it was easy to figure out. how you can do these. And yeah, I mean, you see right here, this is a structured page, right? You have many inputs. If you would want to translate this to different languages, you wouldn't want to do it within a web page if it was your own page and not a Microsoft provided one, because all this functionality with the buttons and the text fields, how the IDs of the text fields are, and so on, this would have to stay consistent across the sites. So what you usually do instead is you code the page once, maybe even as a web template, and then you put in all those content snippets there. You name them with the slash. This is kind of a nice thing to separate them, and then you can put in a lot of labels and text and button text and so on, to really do the localization to each language.
Thank you again, Mayus, for that one. I would just put all of the list into the description of the videos. If somebody would like to have a look for that one, they can go and have a look. Maybe if you write any blog or something, I can just post a link for that one also, which would be really interested for the audience. So thank you again to provide this all the insight. And for the audience, please stay tuned to this channel by subscribing and pressing the bell icon. Share the videos with your friends and the colleagues who are having the same skill sets like you or want to deep dive into the Power Pages. We will be coming up with more interesting tips, knowledge sharings, and the lesson learning around the Power Pages. Till that, have a nice time. Happy learning.